Well, hello, Armando. Hello, all the listeners to the Armando channel. This is King Richard coming at you live from Bangkok, Thailand. Hope everyone's doing well out there today. The King is here to entertain you and enlighten you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask the King. He's here to help. Hey, Armando. Well, it looks a little slow, but I think we're just getting started on the Armando channel. Today will be a very good day. Everything is just fabulous, I'm sure. Well, it looks a little slow. Oops, feedback. I wonder if Kiwi has sobered up, or maybe she wasn't drunk. Who knows? Hopefully, Kiwi will come along. The girl from Canada, she was fun. Who else? Armando, why you just sit back and be quiet? I mean, you promised me your hot Asian girl employee friend was going to get hooked up with the room. I haven't seen her yet. Let's get on it. You know how much she loves me. The king wants to talk to her. Wants to talk to her to make sure that Armando is treating her well, by the way. Just want to make sure that's going on. It's your little job site. If you haven't quite explained what it is, I hope it's not an Asian massage parlor, because I frown on those kind of things, as you know. Hello, Kayla. How are you doing? Glad to see you. Got unbanned. Oh, goodness. Well, everybody gets unbanned pretty much after every chat, I think. You know, people act all crazy, but Armando's a forgiving guy. He's a Christian, you know. And those Christians, you know, they're forgive and forget. Well, maybe not forget, but they're supposed to forgive. So Armando, being a good Christian, I'm sure that he made sure that you got unbanned. So there you have it. And Kayla, you're that nice girl from Canada, aren't you? Come on in and chat with me. Come on down. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. I shall be back. Any questions for the king, just write them down and let me know. I will be back. Well, in local news, the Laotian drug kingpin's good buddy here in Thailand had his $1 million Lamborghini confiscated by the police. He's like 20 years old and has 100 Lamborghinis, and they took one, and that's too bad. I felt sorry for the guy, actually. You have an even 100 Lamborghinis, and now he's got 99 and has to buy a new one. It's like $1 million down the drain. But I'm sure they'll sell some more opium to make up for it, so I guess it's not that big a deal. But what do you do? I'm guessing it might actually be a bigger problem for the police, because he has a high-priced lawyer and a lot of connections, and the police may end up getting in more trouble for confiscating his Lamborghini than the drug dealer gets into for providing jobs to the community, as it were. Well, Christians aren't perfect, Kayla. So yeah, I don't know. I think, I don't know what to say about that. I wasn't there. I'm not familiar with what went on. But I will say this, that if someone is really acting like a cunt, just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you should lie and call them something else and say, well, you're just being bad. Or, if you really deserve to be called a cunt because somebody's a Christian, doesn't mean that they are required to lie and say something else. If you're being an asshole and somebody's a Christian, they shouldn't lie and say something different than that. So I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not saying you deserved it. But yeah, I mean, you may have actually been a cunt, and what you're actually doing is, asking Armando to lie, which would be against his religion, and not call you a cunt. And that would be bad on your part. But on the other hand, maybe you weren't being a cunt, and, Armando made a mistake. We'd have to view the film, as it were, to make that decision. So the king cannot give you an answer as to who was responsible for the bad behavior in that situation. I'm sorry. The king is very intelligent, very wise, and has answers for most things, but I can't view the film. I can't give you my opinion. So anyway, in local news, moving on from the Laotian drug dealer, my neighbor has decided to paint his roof terracotta to go with the 2 bad shades of blue. And I will be providing a picture in Hangouts to show you the world's ugliest house down the road when he's finished. Well, I don't think so. I kind of like Armando. He's a nice guy. So I'm sorry if you feel that way, but no. I think I met Armando by, first calling him a nigger and asking him all sorts of making nigger jokes and trying to provoke him into not being my friend. And it all worked out to where Armando and I became acquaintances. That's how it all works out. You start off as acquaintances, and then you become friends, and before you know it, the king is invited into the great Armando's chat room to give his wise advice to all the king's subjects. So it worked out for both of us. The king gets a platform for all of his loyal subjects, and Armando gets one more chatter. It works out great for everybody. Mostly for you, Kayla. I mean, you have a chat room, and you get the privilege of listening to the king. Imagine that. The internet is a fantastic thing, isn't it? And I saw Rowley today, Armando, one of the king's loyalist subjects. Rowley and I had a great conversation. She's doing very well. And yeah, I know. I miss Rowley too. I'll try to get her to come in. I didn't quite ask her to come in here. She asked me where I was hanging out, and I asked her where she chatted. And she said, well, she doesn't really chat. She just kind of goes to Hangouts. And where you can find her is called Hank's Room, or Hank made the Hangout, and it's got a bunch of people. A bunch of people follow that Hangout that you would know, such as Rolly. But yeah, she's great, man. I like her. But who knows? Kayla may come around and become one of the king's loyal subjects and a great friend to Armando too. It's hard to know. Well, come on, Kayla, come on in the room. You are the Canadian girl that we got in a little tiff about the homeless last night, isn't that you? You have to speak. I don't really remember your icon. But, isn't that you, Kayla? I think maybe. It's Dave. Come on in, Dave. You got it on mute though. Oh. Oh, you're not Canadian. Okay, well that means that you weren't chatting with me about the homeless last night either, right? So no, I don't know you. I don't think. I don't remember you. The king generally remembers his loyal subjects, and I'm guessing you're not one of my loyal subjects quite yet. As you listen to the king will grow on you, much like toe fungus. Well, no. There was Kiwi, but there was another girl in there too. She was from Canada. She claimed to be a girl transsexual who wants to be a man and a feminist. And I forget her name, but she was an interesting chatter, but kind of, she got into it with Kiwi, and she was quite the chatter. I liked her. She was all right. She'll be back. She'll be back. Well, in financial news, let's see. The King's portfolio is up 2 Thai hookers and 1 beer chang today. So it's a good day. After the King gets done chatting, hopefully the market will continue to rise, and I might be able to afford the hotel to go with the 2 hookers and the beer chang. I generally like to have 2 beer changs, so let's hope it goes up a little more so the King can have a enjoyable evening tonight. Thank you for your consideration. Appreciate that. Hello, ray of sunshine. How are you? Would you please come into chat so I don't have to talk to you in the Yahoo chat? Would somebody get their ass in here and talk to the King? Please? Please? Do I know Kayla Armando? Just why don't I recognize her? Should I know her? You don't think so? Okay. All right. Well, for you folks at home that don't have Yahoo and can't read the text, Armando Vargas seems to have been affected by another chatter because I'm seeing some whining on the part of Armando Vargas. He may have been affected by another chatter, which I won't name because that would be rude. Oh, you like Kayla? Well, that's good. So you're a Christian who likes Kayla. Why is she complaining that you called her a cunt? Those 2 things don't seem to add up with the third, according to my math, which is round earth math, not flat earth math, which is where we met, in case you forgot, Armando. Dun, dun, dun. And Armando says, I'm getting tired of blabbering, so I'm going to be quiet until another chatter comes along. Somebody come and save the voice. Well, porn bombing isn't good, but as long as she was porn bombing lesbian porn, we will cut her some slack for that one mistake. The king doesn't mind. The king is not opposed to lesbian porn bombing. All other porn bombing is rude. I see. Well, the problem is that if I want to see a penis, I'll just look between my legs. I don't need to see a movie with penises in it. So, yeah, that's one strike, Kayla. Well, you like everybody, Armando. That's why I like you. You get along with everybody. Every once in a while, you reach your limit, but after a while, you kind of come back and say, okay, let's give it another try. You're a good Christian that way. Now, you may have a somewhat profane and foul mouth sometimes, which is unusual for a Christian, but you're a very forgiving person in general. And that's a good attribute to have. And by the way, I can see that you're hearing me. Where is my Asian girl friend, not girlfriend, but your Asian friend who you're supposed to be hooking up to come in here and chat with the king? Where is she at? I want to talk to her. I'm sure she's a lovely young girl from somewhere in Asia, if I remember correctly. No, just friend, not girlfriend, just a friend that's a girl. That's all. That's what I meant. Anyhow, did you tell her I said hello? Probably not. You said you were going to. You'll go get her. Okay, very good. No, tell her the king wants to say hello. Tell me your name before you get her so I don't look stupid. I should have remembered her name. The king has so many loyal subjects that it's hard to remember everyone's name. And I apologize for that in advance. I think huge might be an exaggeration, Kayla. You realize that being an accomplice to a bank robbery, you'd be subject to the same penalty as the bank robber. So I'm not sure there's a huge difference between supporting the porn bombing and not actually pressing the mouse once to make it happen. I'd say there's a small difference. So let the king enlighten you that being an accomplice to bad activities is not a huge difference from the bad activity. It is a small difference. I'm glad the king could be of help to you, Kayla. Keep that in mind in the future, and it will improve your life. The king is all about helping his loyal subjects improve their lives. Here on the People's Cornerstone, in case we all forgot the name of the channel. No, Kayla, I don't know why you would be causing strife towards the king, but no, it's just my nickname for fun on the internet. That's all. I'm just here to have a good time. Don't try to take my good time away with your little comments that are unnecessary, especially as I'm trying to help you. Scientologist. If you're referring to the king, no, I'm not a Scientologist. I don't know anything about that except there's some weird little machine they hook you up to. You're supposed to confess your sins to. That costs you too much money. You have to be rich like Tom Cruise to get to the 33rd level of Scientology. Of course, I'm making a joke and comparing it to the Masons. Well, Kayla, that is a very good question. And what I'd like to point out to you, wee Mando, is that the reason they don't make a pumpkin pie with one little tiny piece of pumpkin and all sugar is because too much of a good thing makes a bad thing. And your constant and incessant posts from the Bible become so boring so quickly that nobody reads any of them after a while. So you would be better off posting them more sparingly if you're trying to get people to read them. More news you can use from King Richard. I'm trying to get Rolly to come on in, but she's not in the hangout. Bummer. Oh well. We could save Rolly for another day, I guess.
To get his facts straight after saying the disaster was just an accident, Aaron Banks took to social media last night posting that he was sick of hearing about it.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, how are you doing, Petra? You look a little hippie today with that little bandana around your head. You look very nice. Hello, hello.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Are you going for the hippie look, or is that actually a modern look and I'm just stupid? Oh, they're pearls. I'm sorry. Cool. Yeah, that looks more, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. It's cool. It kind of looks original is what it looks like. I can't put a name to it.
That's what it's for. You meant to put them on your head like that, I think. Yeah, I think so.
Well, I have to say, it really does look much better than pearls around your neck. So, yeah, that's very clever of you. And good morning, Crypt. Let me show you in the broadcast. There you go.
I'm still puffy. I won't do video.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Good mood? Sorry, go ahead, Petra.
Sorry,
Are you
can
good?
you hear that music in the background? Can you hear that music? I don't want you to hear it because it'll get muted, but can you hear the music that I'm playing, or is it too low?
I can hear something, but it's not too loud. It's all right.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes, the king's in a fabulous mood today, just so everybody knows. All my
excellent.
loyal subjects, yes.
Good to hear.
I know we just met, Crypt, but soon the king is sure you'll be one of his loyal subjects. I'm just sure of it. Yeah, you'll see. The king grows on you, much like toe fungus. So what are you up to today, Petra or Crypt? I want to know. The king doesn't just want to sit here and give his wisdom out for free. He wants to hear the gossip. What's going on?
I'm just trying to go downtown, do some errands.
And will you be buying anything I want to know about or no?
I don't know. I might get a pair of boots. Because I broke my other ones, so.
I see.
Hit up the dispensaries.
Over here where I live, go ahead, Petra, sorry.
Sorry, I was just talking to my dog. Sorry.
Well, I was going to say where I live, we wear sandals, and the king was painting, spray painting his house red today. And after the sandals wear, it's a cute little dog. After the sandals wear out, the king gets a cramp in his toe, and I started to develop a cramp as I was spray painting and had to take my sandals off. So coincidentally, the king and Crypt may both be shopping for footwear tomorrow, and each of us will be halfway around the world. Isn't that an interesting coincidence?
That is.
Yes. Well, you'll find that the king and his loyal subjects have many things in common as you go along. And learn more about the king. You'll see.
Cool.
Yeah. Geez, it's kind of late. I didn't realize it was 1:37 a.m. already. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's only 10 a.m. here, 10:38.
Well, it's kind of wow because, like, you know, it just fucking annoys the king that I trade stocks. There's absolutely no reason why I have to lower the stock screen in order to chat with you guys. But for whatever reason, I feel compelled to look at the Hangout screen and, you know, not pay attention to my stocks, which, by the way, will be up 3 Thai hookers and 7 beers already today, which is good.
Well, that's good. Beer is good.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's good. You know, it looks like it's on its way up, actually, for some reason. Maybe Trump said something slightly less stupid than was expected. That could be it. The king, in case you haven't noticed, measures everything financial in Thai prostitutes. It's a
I kind
convenient
of
form.
noticed that.
It's a convenient form of currency, and the price fluctuates just like gold and American dollars and other forms of currency. But over here in Thailand, that's how you measure your wealth, is in the number of Thai hookers that you could invite to the party in a single night.
Wow.
And I wouldn't
That's
want to
such a cute dog.
stereotype. I wouldn't want to stereotype and say they all cost the same. There's some fluctuation in the price depending on the act you're requesting generally. But I wouldn't really know about those things because I'm
No. Okay.
I'm just guessing from what I've heard from the fat, bald, old people that come over here to do that sort of thing.
Nah, nah. That's what a sheep does. Meh. I'm good at doing sheep noises. Meh.
Why are you saying it with an M? Why don't you start it with a B? That's how they do it in America. Yeah, there you go.
Horse.
You're
Can you do
awesome.
I've one for you, Petra. Can you do a horse fucking a sheep with a sheep having an orgasm?
You really expect me to do that? Your face looks like that every day.
Without laughing.
I'm gonna try now. Should I sing a song, Richard?
The king's not much for singing. He's more into just blabbing shit. You know,
No, me,
music.
John, can I sing one song for you? Okay.
Sure.
No,
You can
okay,
sing.
I'll get ready.
All right, great. Love to hear you sing. Got the red bed thing going on, and my, it's very sexy, doesn't it, Kayla? Or Crypt, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I just want to pet our dog. It looks so soft.
Is that a euphemism for something else?
No, God, no. My mind's only partially in the gutter today.
Yeah, that dog is really cute. It's like a little terrier or something. It's cool. I like that dog. Maybe when the king comes on with his cell phone, he'll show you a picture of his champion dachshund. I
Oh,
have
wow.
a framed photo. It died like 40 years ago, but yes, it was quite the cool little dog.
I have a Chihuahua and a cat.
I've got a.
How do they get along?
They do. They like each other. They're little buddies.
Did your Chihuahua come across the border legally or illegally?
He was a rescue. He was found in Stanley Park tied to a post. So,
yeah, it sounds, well, you better watch out when the immigration people are going to come along and want its papers pretty soon.
I'm in Canada. We don't do that here.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yes, you're immune from the Donald Trump immigration brigade up there.
Well, for now.
Yeah, the reason they won't build a wall with Canada is because then all the good weed won't get across the border. So they will not have a wall with Canada.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can get it in stores here. It's like little Amsterdam.
I'm sure that's very handy for the children. That's very wise of your country.
Oh, I had to be 19.
Yeah, and like their older brother doesn't go in and get it for them, you mean?
Well, what? Like the kids can't get it now anyways? You know?
Well, that's a handy excuse. Let's have heroin stores too. They can get that as well.
Hello, hello,
Why are
hello.
you all dressed up anyway, Petra?
This is how I get dressed every day.
Oh, all right. Well, you look fabulous.
Thank
The
Yeah.
king approves.
you. Song's going on now. I haven't warmed up. Can't play the music. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, there's no one there to dry your tears. I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Instrumental. The stars are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I'd make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love.
Well, that was great, Petra. Thank you. Your mic go out or something, or you just stop singing, I guess?
It was just low, too low it was.
There you go, Dave and Shotgun. Welcome to the room.
It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Just practicing.
Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome, sir.
Hello.
Hello, Petra. Hello, Crypta.
I need to drink now.
Oh, and by the way, Crypt, is that a picture of you or just some icon or your sister
No,
or your
that's me.
friend?
That's
you?
me. That's me.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it a recent pic or
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, you look nice too. I like the glasses. There's a little fashion going on there. King lives in Thailand, where you can get tailor-made suits of fine Italian material for just a couple $100. And
Oh, wow.
well, they're actually kind of old. They're probably maybe $250 or $300 now, but they're still $1,200 suits, you know. So I have a bunch of them that I made that still fit well, and some nice shirts and ties and stuff. I have a Versace tie collection to go with my fabulous suits.
Nice.
I haven't worn in a long, long time. Actually, I should wear them more often because everyone loves the king when he's dressed up.
Richard, I have one suit. The next time I'm going to wear that is when they put me in a coffin.
Well, I hope it lasts forever, Shotgun.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Is there any chance you'll be able to unmute D-Beck, Richard? Because I imagine you're the mod here. Maybe you don't want to. I don't know. I'm not on the YouTube chat. I don't even know if he's asked.
Hey, back.
There he is. Oh, he's gone again.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, hello, Petra.
Hello.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Dave.
Hello, D-Beck,
Richard
fellow
wasn't
Scot.
quick enough at unhiding me, so I had to get rid of him.
Oh, no, you're not going to start this again, are you?
What do you mean me start it? You're a liar, Dave. I don't start it. He started it. So don't tell lies, Dave.
I'm not getting involved.
Oh, don't say you just got involved. You said I started it, Dave, didn't you? Eh?
This is D-Beck, a fellow Scot.
I
Oh,
love
cool.
I've used it net before.
You
I
don't
love-
even realise what you're saying, Dave. You just says, "Oh, don't start this again." I didn't start it, Dave.
No, the Beck and David thing. I love it.
You got to take responsibility for what you say, Dave.
Okay, Uncle. Okay.
Oh,
Hey, Crypto, nice to meet you.
you're nearly
Hello?
the same age as me, Dave.
Okay.
And good morning or good afternoon to you too, Petra.
Hi, Shotgun.
There's another Scot visits here as well now, D-Beck. It's a friend of Crypta. It's called Bear. He's from Glasgow. Yeah, Bear.
All
I
right.
think he's from
Yes,
Glasgow.
he's a Celtic supporter, is he?
I have no idea. I don't think he's interested in football because I mentioned it. I mentioned Jimmy Johnson because I'm from View Park, and I don't think he understood what I was talking
Oh,
about.
he's
So.
not into that gay American football, is he?
No.
Oh no, he's Scottish. He is Scottish.
Yeah.
You can tell by his accent. He's definitely Scottish.
Oh, yeah. He is.
Yeah, so who's the moderator then?
Me.
I have no idea. Sleeping.
Oh, it was you. It was too slow, Petra.
I didn't see you.
Well, it's your fault. Richard got kicked in.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we just blame Petra because there's no chance she'll get kicked out. She's far too popular.
Well, what he was doing is Randall was moderating him, and he wasn't unhiding Ronan, or he was hiding them. People, he's got carte blanche to do whatever he likes, really. But the guy's a rampant homosexual,
Ooh, Who's this?
day before.
Eh?
Carry on, shotgun.
Who's a raging homosexual?
Richard. Richard. He was just in a minute ago. Did you see him, Tommy?
Yeah, I saw him. He's always
Yeah.
been polite to. He's always been polite to me. So I.
Well, he hasn't today. He's been sniping me. He's been muting Ronan. Ronan hasn't got any free speech, you know. Times him out on the chat, you know. He can't take it back, you know. He's a bit of a wimp, you know. You start talking back to him, he just mutes you,
Mm.
you know. Doesn't give anybody a chance to speak, you know. Absolute arsehole. I don't think I've came across a bigger arsehole on these chat rooms than him.
Don't hold back, Beck. Don't hold back.
But
Don't hold back. Tell us what you really think.
it's quite funny. It's quite funny, you know. You can. I think he destroyed the stream 7 times the other night there, but yeah, he hangs about with Adam and Troy. You know, he's Adam's dad. You know, Adam. I think he's Adam's dad.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah.
Adam lives in Australia, and Richard lives in Thailand.
Yeah. They don't have to live in the same country if they're related. You know, they can fly to different countries if they want. They're not joined by an umbilical cord. What are you doing? You still working in that shop, Tommy? Yeah.
Yeah. It's, it's about 3 to sometimes 4 days a week. It's a part-time gig. A lot of companies in the United States do that now, just so they don't have to pay health insurance.
Yeah. Same here, part-time work. Yeah, so you don't have to pay national.
I don't mind it though.
I think everybody will get a chance. I think Petra will unmute you, Ozzy. He'll get a chance to speak. Now Richard's not here. That won't last long when he gets back.
Mr. DeMello, how are you today?
Hey, Tommy, how are you, man?
I'm good.
I'm all right, man.
Good to hear.
Starting to feel a little bit more like spring up here now.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it?
Yeah, man. Makes you feel good inside, man.
I know. Another month, I'm going to be walking up the mountain looking for ramps.
Oh, yeah?
You know what they are?
No, I have no idea, Tommy.
Ramps. They're like wild green onions that grow in the mountains in the spring.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I mean, you pull them out and you take them and just throw them on the grill with some olive oil. Oh, they're delicious.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, man.
Also, we harvest what they call fiddle ferns. You know what fiddle ferns are?
No idea, Tommy.
It's another like a fawn that has that grows to the top. It looks like a little fiddle at the top, and we harvest those too and cook them on the grill with some olive oil. Delicious.
Yeah, it's interesting how Mother Nature, blows all these little seeds about, eh?
Don't you love it?
Yeah, I love it, man.
What's that? Guys, I'm opening the YouTube text. Turn it off from a window. Ready. What's that, Kiwi? Hey, you got a mate. You got a mate, that Kiwi Petra.
She's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
close my eyes.
Petra's awesome.
Thanks, guys.
No
Oh
doubt.
yeah.
We're all in agreement with it when that comes.
To speak.
Well,
Where you from?
Beck, you know, we all know this about Petra. When she wants to speak, she'll speak. And when she doesn't, bada boom, bada bang, she won't.
Got nothing to say at the minute.
Yeah, right.
All my eyes closed.
Yeah, I think people have been jumping on different hangouts today, sneaking off.
Yeah, they got ants in their pants.
Oh, just don't Kayla. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Might get an echo. Is Amanda asleep?
Well, Beck, you know,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
we all know this about Petra. When she wants to speak, she'll speak.
I've got a great stream for you guys.
Beck, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Why you kicked out Richard, man?
Oh, I didn't.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I have to start the whole hangout again on D-Beck.
It was an accident, Amanda. I thought
All right,
he
all
was
right, all right, all right.
moderating.
But stop with the trolling, man. Just stop kicking people. Why are you becoming a sniper now, man?
It's only him.
I know, but you make me restart the whole hangout, and I have to go and re-invite everyone. Do you even care how long does it take for me to do that?
Don't you believe in forgiveness, Amanda?
No, I'm just saying, dog. Just stop kicking him out. Just don't deal with him. You don't have to kick him out. He was here by himself. You guys pop up, and the first thing you do is kick him out.
Yeah, but
Can you
it's a
stop? You said you were gonna stop.
well, it was a technical hitch.
Can you stop though? Can you stop? Can you stop with the technical difficulties and the accidents?
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
Can't you just let him come in and the next stream?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if he's able to join. Guess we'll find out if he's able. He should be able to join even after being sniped. It works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. I have no idea, man. But that's the mission.
Well, here's a bit of an idiot. We had to explain to him. See what you did, Tommy? Tell him I forgive him. Tell him I forgive him, Amanda.
Say it again, D-Beck.
Tell Richard I forgive him.
All right.
Who's that there? Crips.
Yes,
So-
yes. Hello.
Hello.
Canada.
From Canada. Oh, Ozzy's from Canada.
Hey. Cool. It's a good country.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Alberta?
BC. Vancouver Island.
Oh, you're from BC.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm from Ontario.
Oh, cool.
Ju- Nice out there in Vancouver, eh? Lucky you, eh?
It's gorgeous. I love the coast.
Yeah, I have some friends out there actually.
Yeah, I'm actually on the island, so
Oh, you're in Victoria.
yeah, it's a beautiful city.
Wow, cool. So you must be a Loverboy fan, are you?
Sorry?
Boy fan? That is?
No.
That was
Oh, Loverboy. Oh God, yeah. I
boy.
mean, it's Canadian. Of course, you gotta like it, but you know.
Everybody's working for the weekend. That was a big hit for them.
Oh yeah, I've seen him live.
Yeah, actually, he lives on that island, Victoria.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Mike Reno is his name.
Oh, there's a lot of talent on the island.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there's so
Like,
much talent there.
well, you know, like Diana Krall. That's huge, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Diana Krall, yeah. Oh,
Oh God, I'm still so itchy. Itchy and puffy. Oh. To throw a paper bag on my head to make it to the like store. uh,
did you ever hear of the band Chilliwack?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
Yeah, four men in a rock and roll band.
Yeah,
Great tune.
I have some of them on vinyl still.
Really, eh?
Yeah, I collect vinyl.
Actually, one of my
What?
best friends, he plays guitar, and we used to actually do just the beginning of that song on the acoustic, that Chilliwack tune, Four Men in a Rock and Roll Band. Well, that was after,